Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, A State of a World on Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Uh, the, the coronavirus is still out there reigning supreme. What are some of the headlines? Refugees continue to face extreme danger in Mediterranean Sea as aid groups scramble to respond. Palestinians reject Israeli court's deal that would put them at mercy of settlers in Sheikh Jarrah. And I Alone Can Fix It. Book details Trump's last year and the military's fear he would stage a coup. And he did try to do that. Okay, well, what else is happening? Louisiana orders mask mandate as U.S. logs highest coronavirus toll since February. Federal employees must show proof of vaccination or face regular tests. It's the U.S., UK, the U.S. and UK say Afghanistan Taliban massacred civilians in Spin something, Goshen. I think they should stay there to protect the Afghan people. Now, State Department offers to resettle thousands of Afghans who worked with the U.S. I hope they'll all be safe. Refugees refugee advocates sue Biden admin as Biden admin continues Trump-era border policy. HHS watchdog to probe reports of dire conditions at migrant youth detention camp. I think that's in Texas. Progressives blast White House for allowing eviction moratorium to expire, though they are working on it. 200 plus arrested at D.C. Protests demanding end to filibuster and voting rights. And a study says gerrymandering could win Republicans' House majority in 2022. I hope not. Okay. Now, two more officers who responded to the January 6th Capitol insurrection have died by suicide. I hope they have a happy home in heaven where they're well taken care of. And let's get rid of Trump. 5 Miami Beach police officers face criminal charges over brutality caught on video. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo questioned for 11 hours on sexual harassment allegations, and he claims he's innocent. Now, Palestinian families in occupied East Jerusalem reject Israeli court order to delay evictions. Brutal heat wave threatens to topple Europe's all-time temperature record. Water protectors shot with less lethal police munitions at the Line 3 pipeline protests. Well, we don't need Line 3. We don't need tar sands. It's a Canadian company. And how dare the state of Minnesota allow foreigners to come in and control their police and not protect their own people. Zurich protesters block entrances to Swiss banks that finance climate crisis. Okay, good for them. Now, the Israeli Supreme Court this week offered Palestinian residents of Sheikh Jarrah in East Jerusalem a compromise in their ongoing fight to block Jewish settlers from forcibly expelling them from their own homes. The High Court proposed that Palestinian families could stay in their homes for now if they begin paying rent to the Jewish settler group that claims ownership over the properties, a deal the families rejected, insisting they are the legal owners. The planned evictions in East Jerusalem helped spark the last war in Gaza in May and have galvanized international support for Palestinians facing dispossession from settler groups and the state. The United Nations has described the planned evictions as a possible war crime. Palestinian writer and poet Mohammed El-Kurd, whose family is among those facing eviction in Sheikh Jarrah, says the Israeli Supreme Court is evading its responsibilities by refusing to make a ruling offering a face-saving compromise instead that will not ultimately benefit the families. We would be living at the mercy of settlers paying rent to live on our own homes and dealing with all kinds of arbitrary policies, he said. I totally agree. Okay. Now, the Israeli Supreme Court deferred a ruling on the expulsion of 4 Palestinian families from their homes in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood of occupied East Jerusalem. The court instead offered the deal. They could stay in their homes for now if they begin paying rent to a Jewish settlement organization which claims ownership over the disputed properties. The Palestinian families rejected the deal, insisting they were the legal owners. The United Nations has described the planned evictions as a possible war crime. Later, the broadcast, so this is a terrible situation. I believe the land belongs to them, and I don't think they should have to give up their homes. Israel has to learn to live with other people. They're not going anywhere. Okay, now, how about a little music? Okay, why don't we sing an old song, an old favorite, Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Okay, that's Amazing Grace, a very old song. Hope you liked it. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Tuesday, August 3rd, 2021, for another meeting of Caroline Speaks, the State of Our World. I hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe. Only when you have to. Practice social distancing. Wear a mask. And when the vaccine is available for you and it's safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th. I was tired for a week and had 2 sore arms, but then I was fine. So do something right, protect yourself, and protect others. Okay, and remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Take care of yourself and others. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.